How's it going? This is PK, Pastor Kevin, coming at you on Thursday, September 29, 2022. Just a quick video about this Hurricane Ian. It's devastating. Thank God it was reduced down to a size 1. What is it? Classification 1. That's definitely better than 5, that's for sure. But sometimes when these kind of disasters happen, there are well-meaning Christians and pastors who will say things like, well, this is the wrath of God, or this is the sign of the end times. And that's not true, really. Jesus said in the parable of the wise and foolish builders, he said that the storms of life come on the righteous and the unrighteous, and the sun shines on the good people and the bad people. So in that parable, in the Gospel of Matthew, Jesus didn't say that the storms of life come because of God's wrath or because of Satan or any other reason. He does not specify why the storms of life come. He just said they come to all of us. And so the real point of that parable is that Jesus was saying that the people who were able to endure the storms of life are the ones who heard the teachings of Jesus and put them into practice. They are like somebody who built their life, their house, upon the rock. The rain came down, the winds blew, the storms beat upon that house, but it did not crash. It did not fall because that house was built upon the solid foundation. What about the foolish builder? That's the one who builds their house upon the sand. The rain comes, the storm, the winds, same storm, same problems, and that person's house collapses. So in that parable, again, Jesus didn't say that the storms of life come because of God's wrath or the devil. He just says that the storms come. And secondly, the most important thing in that parable is that the people who built their life upon the teachings of Jesus and put them into practice, those are the ones who are able to endure the so-called storms of life. And third, like I said, the storms of life come to us whether we're good or bad. The sun shines on you whether you're righteous or unrighteous, saved or not saved, naughty or nice. So we need to exercise caution as Christians before we say, well, that hurricane hit Florida because of God's wrath, or that those wildfires broke out in California because California rejects God. That may be true. It may not be true. The important thing is that the people whose lives are built, if your house, if your life is built upon your relationship with Jesus Christ, you will endure every storm. If you go through the ending of a relationship, a divorce, if you have job problems, if you're worried about money and paying bills, if your son or daughter or nephew has a health concern, you will endure. You're going to get through it. You will endure every storm of life as long as your life is built upon your faith and your relationship to Christ. That's the main thing. So let's not, as Christians, get caught up in speculating as to whether or not that fire in California, wildfires, is the wrath of God, or if that hurricane is the wrath of God, or if that tornado is the wrath of God. God knows how to get his point across to people, saved or unsaved. All we need to do is say loud and clear that if your life is built upon your relationship with Jesus, you may stumble, you may fall, You may have storms. You may have problems come at you. You may have people and drama come at you, but you will get through it. You will survive. You will thrive. You will endure. It's not your end. It may be a new beginning, a fresh start. So you and God are an unbeatable team. Stay close to God, and you will endure every storm, and you will make it through your life.